What in the fuck was that? This motherfucker, you just won't leave me alone. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy, Red Kiwiz, and I'm bringing you guys a brand new video. And this one is kind of different than usual. We're gonna be talking about, you know, how Call of Duty is dying. I mean, what's new, right? The fuck is this guy doing? What are you looking for, bro? Rest in peace, my boy. Shit. Anyways, today we're going to be talking about how, personally, I believe Call of Duty is dying. And no, not trick-shotting, not the whole sniping community, not any of that bullshit, but Call of Duty as a whole. And I'm not even going to be talking about trick-shotting or anything in this video. I don't care to. I find trick-shotting not as fun as it used to be, and I've totally given up on it. And that's just me. But everybody can have fun. You know, everybody can do what they want, and who gives a shit, alright? For Call of Duty as a whole, I believe that it's still a really popular franchise, but it seems like every single year we're getting less interested in Call of Duty. I've seen a lot of people make a video about this. I saw Carl make a video about how he's losing interest in Call of Duty. A lot of FaZe members aren't really playing Call of Duty anymore. They're just doing vlogs and CSGO and other games like that, including me. Like, honestly, when I'm not making a video, I literally just play Rocket League, H1Z1, and CSGO. Like, those games are actually fun to play. You know what I mean? Call of Duty, for me, it's kind of became a chore to play. You know what I'm saying? But going back to these old games, it's still kind of fun because playing like COD 4 and stuff, these bring back good memories. And I like the way that COD 4 is designed because it reminds me of CSGO, and it's just like an old styled game. Like, it's simple, and I feel like that's what Call of Duty should be, simple. And I feel like they're over saturating the shit. Like, they're adding all this shit in and they're overdoing it, and now people are just losing interest because there's just so much shit that no one cares about. Like, I saw T Martin make a video about like, what's the next Call of Duty gonna be? Like, is it gonna be futuristic? Is it gonna be like old? Is it gonna be present time? And for those of you that don't know, the next Call of Duty is going to be made by the people that made COD 4, MW2, MW3, and yes, Ghosts. They've made some pretty good Call of Duties, I mean, except for Ghosts. And if they, honestly, if they don't make a good Call of Duty that's like somewhat appealing to everybody to play like all the time and like level up and shit, then like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know. I feel like Black Ops 3 was kind of like the tip of the iceberg, and now everybody's just not giving a shit anymore because everybody's discovering like CSGO now and stuff like that. And honestly, it makes sense because like CSGO has a reason to play. Like, you kind of get on and you have like a reason to play. Like, you wanna rank up, you know, in competitive. You wanna like be really good at the game. You wanna rank up and stuff like that. Like that, I feel like that's something that Call of Duty is missing. Like the competitive side of things. Like on competitive, it's just so like not thriving. It's so dead. Like, I'm not talking about like the UMG events or like the MLG events. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about simply just the reason to get on and play, you know, like obviously snipers and stuff, they want to hit like sniper clips and stuff, which is cool. But imagine if Call of Duty kind of had like a competitive system like CSGO where everybody would have their ranks. I mean, they kind of did that in League play, but that wasn't the same thing. You know, that was kind of, it was pretty fun to play. Like, I would actually want to get on and play League play with my friends and stuff, but it's not the same as CSGO. And like from the past like 6 Call of Duties, they've really just kept on going more and more into the future, and they kept on adding more shit like the exosuit and like the thrust jumper or whatever, and they just keep adding more shit that nobody cares about. Like, I feel like simple is better. Like if they go into the future, literally Call of Duty is ruined. Like, they need to stop doing that. Like, that's not what Call of Duty is. Like, it's supposed to be kind of like a modern or like in the past type shooter. Like, Call of Duty 4 is a perfect representation of what I think Call of Duty should be. Or like World at War. That's another really good Call of Duty game. Like, Call of Duty 4 is so simple to play. It's so easy. It's so appealing. The look of the game, the maps. Same with Modern Warfare 2, obviously. Like, in the next Call of Duty, if they come out with like a Call of Duty 4 or World at War type Call of Duty, just like upgraded a little bit. Like, even the supply drops would be kind of cool, I guess. But get away from like the jumping shit. Like, get away from all that shit. Like, imagine this, okay? A Call of Duty 4 type Call of Duty, right? The maps were really good. There was competitive matchmaking. Like, there was a competitive mode that you could play. 4v4s, search and destroy, domination, CTF, or whatever they want to do. And they had like a CSGO ranking system. None of this like League play shit. None of this arena shit. Like, the arena in Black Ops 3 is so disappointing. Like, honestly, I know some of you guys probably like to play that shit, but that is such a pain in the ass. Like, they need to bring the reason to get on and play and try to win back. Like, that is so gone. Like, Like, nobody wants to get on and play public match for no fucking reason. Obviously, for the snipers, if they brought like an intervention or M40A3 type style for the sniper rifle, brought back the cleanliness of the game and like just the niceness of it all, like it's so simple. It's so nice. Like, look at this fucking deagle. You just want to play with it. Like, you just like it. You just want to run around and kill people with this thing. Like, it's just a nice game. And if Infinity Ward goes into the futuristic route and they try to add new things and they keep the exo movement and they keep all that shit, I just feel like it's over. People are just gonna make the transition over to CSGO even more, and that game's gonna take over. It already has. And people are just giving a fuck less about Call of Duty because it's not how it used to be. Like, if you play CSGO now, imagine CSGO going into the future to try to appeal to more people. Like, imagine CSGO flying and shit. Like, imagine you being able to fly in a jetpack in CSGO, or like that would suck ass. And that's what they did to Call of Duty. They totally ruined it. Like, even the way you get like a +10 right there, it's so clean, it's so nice. The kill feed is so easy. Like, simple is so much better. The only problem with trying to keep a Call of Duty simple is that all the kids that just started playing Call of Duty like a year or two ago and are used to Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? This is like, I feel like they have gone too far into the future that they can't go back, because they have literally oversaturated it so much that is what Call of Duty is now. Like, they can't go back. And if that's the case, then, well, shit, looks like we're fucked. Infinity Ward, if you're somehow watching this video, take my advice. It's what we all want. We all just want a reason to get on Call of Duty and play. We don't need thrust jumping, and we need a simple, fun game like Call of Duty 4, MW2, and shit like that. That's just all we need. That's all we need. With a nice competitive matchmaking mode like CSGO. I know Call of Duty wants to take over competitive, and they always try to push like competitive and esports and stuff like that. Then why don't you do something like CSGO? Because CSGO is fucking kicking your ass, bitch. I know a lot of you Call of Duty fans would not want to hear that CSGO is beating Call of Duty, but it is. Like, I loved Call of Duty for years, but it's just not appealing to play, you know what I mean? Anyways, back to the normal videos tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to make this video just to, you know, kind of say what I think a good Call of Duty would be, and I truly believe that that's what a good Call of Duty would be. As long as we stay away from the future, we go in the past, we stay in the past, or stay in the present, I guess. For the past 7 years, we've been in the present and the future. I feel like if we went in the past one game and we kept it simple and we added some really cool shit, really cool competitive matchmaking, and like just a reason to get on and play every day, then that'd be cool. Anyways, make sure to drop a like if you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to use code Kiwiz for all your G Fuel products. If you guys did happen to miss yesterday's video, I took a look at all of your guys' comments, and well, let's just say it's pretty interesting. So go check that out if you want. And yeah, it has been your boy, Red Kiwiz, and I'm out, bitch.
Hold up.